Hey guys! So the last video I posted was an FAQ video, and I was supposed to show you my kit, but my camera cut off. So this is me finally showing you my kit and what I bring to photo shoots. So this is my case. This is what I keep everything in, or most of everything in. And I'll start off by showing you my palettes. This one is the Sedona Lace Camouflage Concealer Palette. And some of the darker colors I use actually for a foundation. As you can see, I kind of scrape them out. And I mix it with water, and it works just as well. So it's pretty handy because you can conceal and use it as foundation. And then I have Coastal Scents 10 Pan Blush Palette. And this is really handy too, and a lot of the darker colors I use for contouring, so that's handy. And they also have a contouring and highlight palette as well, but I mean, you could just use like a normal eyeshadow for highlighting. It's not that much of a big deal. And of course the 88 palette from Coastal Scents, and I know they have like 120 palettes and stuff like that, but I mean, I really don't need that many colors. So this is the 88 palette. And then I have the 66 lip color palette from Coastal Scents. Now I have a lot of lip colors, but just in case I need something by request from a photographer and I don't have time to order it, this will be good enough. So I'm going to show you what else I have in here. Right here I keep a lot of my MAC products. This is mostly MAC eyeshadows, a couple of pigments, the Black Track gel liner, and then at the bottom underneath it I keep my NYX products, so my NYX eyeshadows, little palettes, and just an array of mostly neutral colors from NYX, and a couple of bright colors like this blue or a yellow I picked up by request from photographers. Up here on this top one I keep like mascara, and I never use the wand that it comes in. I always have temporary or disposable wands for germ purposes. And all of my primers have NYX, Too Faced, I have freaking Urban Decay potion, and I have a Sephora little tester, kind of like a mattifying gel from MAC. And then just all these little things, little makeup remover, eyelash glue, NYX jumbo pencils, little random pencils, and then I have my HD powder for Makeup Forever, tweezers, sharpener, just the essentials. And then up here I keep my Sugar Pill pigments because I ran out of room down here. So I have Royal Sugar, Goldilocks, Lumi, and I can't remember, Darling. And underneath here I keep my other pigments, and all these little ones are from Beauty from the Earth, and they're really pigmented as well. I have a whole rainbow of those, and I have a couple of pressed shadows from Sugar Pill, and just random palettes that I've kept over the years, just stashed in there. In the bottom I have my primers, my strobe cream from MAC, Studio Fix spray, Prep and Prime from MAC, a couple of random blushes that I use a lot, mostly a Koi Girl from MAC, and what is this, Lovejoy from MAC as well. Eyelash curler, and all these down here are my Photo Ready foundations from Revlon. I have all the way, Caramel is the darkest one that I've had, just because I think they have two darker shades, but they're always sold out every time I try to go to the drugstore, so that's why I just use the Sedona Lace palette. And then I also have the Photo Ready color correcting primer, just in case there's some girls out there that show up as red on camera, and that actually fixes it. And then in this corner I have other palettes, glitter cream palettes for all those funky shoots that I have, Kat Von D's palettes, more of the neutral colors. This one's more of the darker smoky eyes, but they're really glittery, so I don't really use them that much. And then I have the Photo Ready pressed powder, and I actually use this along with makeup forever, and I might have to make a video and show you how I actually work on faces for photo shoots. And then Sugar Pills. I have this bag. I have so many different Bath & Body Works bags. I kind of change every once in a while. And here are, I always keep tissues for the model if they tear or snot, whatever. Always have tissues, and I also use this for cleaning when I clean my brushes as I go along. My mascara wands, I have the curled one and the straight one, and for these you can just go to Sally's Beauty Supply. I'm not sure if Ulta has them, they might. And of course little velour puffs. These are handy for when I apply powder onto a model. And then little wedges for foundation and blending, and little cleaning rounds. Like paper towels and things like that on hand too, so that way I clean brushes as I go along, so that way I'm not smearing it everywhere, because I always get everything on my hands. I always keep a folder going out paperwork if I have contracts, invoices that I need to give to my client. I normally keep this in here so they don't bend and fold or things like that. Also, hand wipes. These are Hello Kitty hand wipes. They're awesome. These are $1 at Target. So I always clean my hands, and I always sanitize. Anti-bac. I always clean my hands before I work on a girl. And I want, even if I wash my hands before I go, I just want everybody to know I have really clean hands before I touch your face. And then I have makeup remover wipes in case they don't want to leave the shoot looking like whatever they look like. And I have a pair of lashes here because the last shoot that I went to, it was just a boudoir shoot, so very simple smoky eyes, and I normally just have this huge box of lashes, and it's kind of narrowing down a little bit. I need to add some more, but I just have a lot of funky things, some lashes that I've made and things like that, and just random lashes. But when I go to shoot and I'm not really given a specific look, I just take everything with me. And also nail polish remover pads, just in case the photographer is like, I don't want those, I don't want red nails, then you take it off the model. And I always keep a nude, and I normally keep a black, but I didn't bring that with me for the last shoot, but I keep a nude colored nail polish, and this one's from OPI. And then I keep spray bottles. This one has water, and this, I use water for thinning out foundations and concealers. And then I also have this pink bottle with alcohol, and I don't know where that one went. Oh, it fell out. Pink one, this one has alcohol. This is for sanitizing things, lipsticks, lip colors, things like that. And I don't know if I showed you in my last video, this is my palette. This is not a Sugar Pill palette, I just put the sticker on it. This is from Japanesque, and this is where I keep my lipsticks, mostly Lime Crime. It's really a pain in the ass to have a whole chunk load of lipsticks, so I just melt them down and I put them into a little palette. Very, very handy. And also another facial cleansing wipes. Makeup remover can be oily sometimes, so just to clean the face, you always have regular face wipes. And then I have another pouch, never ending pouches, of my other lip colors, my lip tars, because that you can't melt down, it's already like a gloss form, and then other neutral glosses. And then I have MAC's lip conditioner chapstick, and the Prep and Prime lip primer. I have a lip buffer, very important, especially when you have bold colors like from Lime Crime. You want to make sure the lips are nice and smooth. And this is actually from Bath & Body Works, and I always have clear gloss on hand too. And then this is really awesome. There's a makeup artist, I believe she's a makeup artist, and she created this. It's called a paw palette, and it has a little strap on the back, so you can put it on your hand however you want it. You can put it on your arm, and so that way, instead of using the back of your hand, putting foundation or colors on your hands, it's a lot more sanitary just having it on here. And before I use it, I always spray with alcohol and wipe it down, and I use it, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, so this is a new addition to my family, just because this is actually a makeup belt, and I've been so picky about belts because they're too pricey, or I like the fact that it closes, and this is the only one that I found that wasn't super expensive. I think this is about 20 bucks from Sedona Lace. It zips, so that way I don't have to carry a whole bunch of my brushes, and then once I get to shoot, I have to stuff my belt. That's just really inconvenient. I just want to have it come. I just want to come with my belt already prepared. Now, mind you, these brushes are dirty. I haven't cleaned them yet because I just had my shoot. But it unzips, and I keep all of my, I try to keep my face brushes on one side and everything else on the other. And I always have, I always leave pencils in here because I use them a lot. So I keep white, black, and brown eye pencils, and then just the very, like I had in my last video, the essential lip pencils, nude, plum, pink, and I have 2 different reds. There. In this little pocket, I always keep, I normally keep a number of hair clips, but I keep losing them to get the hair out of the model's face. Q-tips and little disposable lip brushes for clear gloss or anything like that. Always keep scissors. You never know when you need to cut something. And when I apply eyelash glue, because the glue's not in a tube, it's in a little canister like this, I actually cut the tip off a Q-tip and I dip it in there and I apply the glue onto the lash. So always keep scissors. You never know when you're going to need them. And I'm always asked if I have scissors, so there you go. And then I have the little eyebrow brush and comb, and then all of my eyeshadow brushes and a couple of lip brushes in here, and my concealer because I ran out of room. And then my face brushes, I always have a big blush brush, and then a little one. Mostly I use this for highlighting, and if I have a girl with a smaller face, then I will use that, or the MAC's angled brush. This is really good for contouring too. And then I have just a regular like paintbrush. This is from Sephora foundation brush, but I don't really use this for foundation. I normally use it for primers, because sometimes it will leave streaks on the face, and that's just really annoying. And what I use for foundation, I don't know if I put it in the last video, but I have Sigma's flat top kabuki brush. It's really soft. I think it's about like probably between 15 and 20 bucks. But similar to that is e.l.f.'s little powder brush, and these are really good for liquid cream foundations. This one's a little bit bigger, but it's $3 at Target, so it's definitely a good buy. And then I have this brush from Sigma, small dual fiber brush. I use this for same thing as the little small blush brush and the angled contouring brush. I use this mostly for highlighting. And then this is my baby. I love this so much. This is from Sigma as well. It's a precision tapered brush. I use this for around the nose foundation concealing, in areas that I need to conceal last minute, and around the lips, especially when I have a bold color on a pale girl, and sometimes might bleed, or you just need a simple cleanup. Instead of using a Q-tip and taking off the foundation, you can apply foundation over it and it'll clean it up really nicely. This is really handy. I think it's about 16 bucks at Sigma. And just the brushes that don't fit, I put them in here. These are really tiny brushes. So that is my, those are my brushes. And this is not all the brushes that I have, it's most of them because it doesn't really fit. But I think this belt was about $15 to $20 on Sedona Lace, so it's a really, really good buy. So I think that's all that I have in my kit, for the most part. I'm pretty sure that's it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about what I do or anything, or just what I have, where I get it from, just let me know. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Twitter, and I'm having a lot of shoots this week, and I normally post pictures, so if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see some of that behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, I love you guys. Thanks to all my new subscribers I've been seeing. It really means a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys around later. Bye.